We were able to achieve our free cash flow goals within 7 months. Poshmark is a fashion marketplace, and we are about 800 people spread out across the US, India, and Canada. Last year, when we sat down to look at our goals, we said, what are the paper cuts? Basically, inefficiencies that drag the team down. And expenses was a key paper cut for us. We were basically spending 1.5 to 2 days on a month-end close just to track down expenses and understand where the gaps were. With Ramp, this had become a lot easier because now we know exactly what was spent through the Ramp credit card reports, and people are submitting their receipts and memos on time. As Ramp solved expense management inefficiency for us, we unlocked a lot of capacity in the team, which now could be deployed to other free cash flow initiatives. An example of that is our vendor negotiations around the SaaS vendors. So we could look at 90 days out, what vendors were coming up for renewal, and see where we have the opportunity to reduce our licenses, or look at our overall spend and see if we can negotiate a better deal with the vendors. And that had also unlocked a lot of savings for us. Plus, we were getting the cashback rebates that fit really nicely with our goals around free cash flow. With millions of dollars in expenses, when you get that cashback rebate, that program becomes very meaningful. We actually exceeded our goals. So instead of 12 months, it actually took us 7 months. I'm very proud of that. Recently, we brought on our Canadian business team onto Ramp as well. And so I'm very excited for them to be reaping the rewards of the simplicity that we've been enjoying here in the US.
This is Masterworks.
I'm Nigel Glenday. I'm the CFO at Masterworks.
I'm Francisco Mello. I'm a controller at Masterworks.
Masterworks makes art investable. So we do everything that's necessary to go from a physical painting to a securitized asset.
With modern Treasury, Masterworks is building products that exceed customer expectations, unlock revenue, and drive efficiency.
We need really a single API layer that we can use to work across multiple banks and across multiple investment vehicles. Modern Treasury allows us to be able to do that.
With Modern Treasury's API connected directly to bank rails, Masterworks can programmatically manage all of their money movement with maximum visibility.
We also use the bank accounts rollup across different entities. And of course, we have also set up an authorization workflow that has facilitated the approval process for wires.
With Modern Treasury, we don't have to manage any of our counterparty information on our own servers. So Modern Treasury can take care of all of that on their infrastructure. So that's incredibly valuable to us.
Having to reconcile thousands of transactions, 5 different payment rails, we would have needed an army of people doing this manually. With Modern Treasury, we have been able to do it programmatically so that we can have reconciliations live, timely, and accurate. Modern Treasury has been a game changer for us.
Move your business forward with Modern Treasury.
Hi, I'm Hani Batla. I'm the CIO CTO of Adorama. So Fastlane, to me, has always been a valuable addition to the PayPal portfolio. In the end, it was looking to help me solve a very key problem. I have a giant chunk of customers who opt to use the guest checkout. There's tremendous amount of friction in the guest checkout, which is they have to enter a lot of information, which leads to a very high drop rate, abandoned carts. That was my problem. Fastlane was my way of solving that problem, which is accelerating the checkout experience, right? PayPal recognizing its PayPal member base, wallet holders, right? Also enabling the magical experience of when signs up for the first time on my site with Fastlane, and then accelerating the second time. The Fastlane checkout over our regular guest checkout already gave us a 5 to 8% lift in conversion. But the best part of it, which I loved the most, which is the real reason why I even signed on, was the promise that if the PayPal wallet holder or member community happens to come to my site, even for the first time, if they're already shopping on Fastlane anywhere else, then that magical experience will be available on my site. They feel like, ooh, I'm a Fastlane VIP member here. Look how quickly I check out here. But the real quantifiable numbers, we ourselves saw it, almost 20% double-digit improvement in conversion on those people who actually showed up, already being Fastlane members and shopping on our site. Fastlane makes it possible to roll out this truly magical experience with the depth and breadth of PayPal's products and its member base on pretty much any e-commerce website. The best part was that the APIs were already pretty evolved, modern, performative even. And again, our developers, my developers, were comfortable with them to the point where it was very easy for us to quickly build our own microservice to integrate with the PayPal APIs. And on top of it, the documentation, the support, but overall it's been ease. It's no longer a daunting task for a smaller retailer or merchant with a smaller tech team or less technical tech team to easily do this integration in a matter of weeks, if not a month or two.
My name is Amir Prudensky. I'm the co-founder and CEO at Strata. And what that means is I'm in charge of all things go-to-market, product, talking to customers, and sometimes mopping the floors when I have to. Before I heard about how simple Deel makes things, it wasn't even in the discussion to be able to hire abroad. Frankly, just even knowing how long it would take to hire somebody in a different country scared us off of that completely. Deel is the one place you need to go to be able to bring on people to join your mission, to join your team anywhere around the world. And it's literally as easy as a click. So instead of, hiring legal counsel and bringing in other advisors, we no longer have to do that. That's probably saving us thousands of dollars for each employee. They take care of contracts, they take care of payments, and it starts with payroll, but really goes on to a lot more. Anything that has to do with your employees, Deel will take care of. If we're serving customers around the world, our people should be around the world. And it's obvious to see how Deel is going to take us up that path. There is no product without people.
For me, the power of open banking is it removes a lot of the challenges we have from traditional payment methods. We get our money a lot quicker. It's almost like it was built for us as a merchant.
We've significantly reduced our costs to a difference in the order of 70 to 80%, so it's extremely significant.
The reason that instant bank pay is so important is some of our customers use direct debits. Lots of other people don't save like that. It's just not natural to them. It's been quite a growth story for us. 400% growth this April versus last April, which is obviously amazing in our instant top-ups.
Variable recurring payments means we get cash quicker. When you're thinking about millions of pounds, a couple of days is a meaningful amount of capital that we can have back.
If you use instant bank payments, you get to test that bank account out before you send them any kind of product or good.
This has brought down our fraud rates from about 8% to just under 3%.
When the customer is making a first month payment and setting a direct debit up at the same time, those two are automatically brought together in the same flow.
What I find incredibly refreshing with GoCardless is that investment in the open banking framework is genuinely there.